Hey guys, so today I thought I would make a video about my January stuff. That's very eloquent. No, seriously, about the stuff that happened in January, the books I read and all that stuff. I figured I would like to do a January favorite, but then I realized I don't really have enough or bought enough to create a favorite per month video. So I think I'm just gonna do like a monthly update as to my reading and currently reading and just stuff that's happening. However, today I am short on time and I need to get ready because I have stuff to do. So I thought that I would just do a get ready with me video while I'm at it. So yeah, this is my face before anything goes on it, and I'm just gonna, you know, pull my hair back and then talk about the stuff that, you know, happened in January with you, so, you know, we can talk about it. Okay, you guys, so I'm like partially blind without my glasses, so we'll just see how this goes. By the way, I already did the whole moisturizer and primer on my face. I don't need to do it anymore, so I'm just gonna go and get started with my BB cream. And no, this is by no means a tutorial, guys. I don't know what I do with my makeup. It's just really simple and easy, so hopefully this will go easy and fast. Alright, so let's start with the books that I read in January, and I believe I only read 4, and I think they were the 4 books in the series of unfortunate events series thing that I talked about in one of my other videos. You can click on it right here so you can go watch it. Those were the only books that I read last month. Man, this is harder than it looks. How do people make it? I need a mirror. Am I a football player yet? But anyway, so those were the only 4 books that I really read, and actually I listened to all of them, which is something else that I wanted to talk about because I don't know if I'm the only one that goes through like this kind of phase. Is it a phase? I don't know. But lately, actually for a couple months now, I've had a lot of trouble like just sitting down and reading a book. And I don't know if it's because I haven't found the right book or because I'm in a reading slump, but I'm still trying to like consume narrative. So I've been audiobooking a lot, which, I mean, it's not bad, but I do miss like the idea of sitting down with a book and reading a book is so appealing, but the actual doing of sitting down and reading a book is so hard as of lately for some reason. It's just become like a challenge for me, and so I haven't like actually read like physically read a book in a long time. Like I don't remember the last one that I actually finished. No, I don't remember. However, I am currently reading Fangirl, which is a good thing. I actually started reading it last year and I left it as kind of like aside and I stopped reading it. I'm not sure why. I think it's because I had to read another book probably for the book club, so I just kind of left it on wait, and I don't know if I forgot about it or if I just didn't pick it up, but I decided to because Rainbow Rowell's writing has this thing where it can just like draw you in like automatically. My eyebrows are still healing, guys, from the microblading, so they look really kind of like flaky, but fear not, they are almost there. Okay, anyway, going back to Rainbow Rowell. Yeah, if you haven't read a Rainbow Rowell book, you really should. Her writing is just so good. Like it just kind of like takes you and just wraps you around itself, and then you don't know what happened because you're still reading like 50 pages later and you're like, how did I get here? And then you're like, oh yeah, this is Rainbow Rowell reading, so that's only normal. Anyway, so I have been reading that and I'm more than halfway through the book, which is a good thing because I just hadn't been reading, and this is kind of putting me back in that reading mode, and I think that's what I needed. And so if you are on a reading slump or a physical reading slump like I have been, because I have been reading books, I've just been audiobooking all of them, I say just pick up some Rainbow Rowell. I think she's like an ideal author to read for whenever you're in a reading slump. Okay, now I'm gonna put on my eyeliner and I need to concentrate, so give me a second.
6.5 hours later.
So I use this purple eyeliner for my eyeliner and like it's really not all that noticeable from afar, but once you get close you kind of can see it, but it also washes off real easily, so I kind of just go over it with another black eyeliner just to make it darker. Why am I telling you my makeup routine? I don't know. You know, I consider making the book makeup tag, but I'm realizing as I'm going that talking about stuff and doing your makeup at the same time doesn't go very well for me. I am not very good at it. And that was just my bottom eyeliner, guys. I'm not even gonna try to do my upper one because we all know how that can end up. Where was I? Rainbow Rowell. I think I'm done ranting about her. needless to say, if you have never read anything by Rainbow Rowell, you really should, because she is a great writer. So like I said, I'm currently reading Fangirl. I am also listening to the 5th book in a series of unfortunate events. I don't remember the name of it, but it's when they go to that orphanage or prep school where they meet the other twins whose parents also died. And I'm also listening to My Sister Rosa, which I know got a lot of hype in booktube I think last year. I kept hearing about it, and so I saw it on Audible and I thought, you know what, why not? So I'm listening to that one. I actually started it like a couple of days ago, and I'm in like 2 hours, and so far it's so good. I never really like read a book like it, so it's just interesting to read a book about a child that's also a psychopath, or who is thought to be a psychopath. Anyway, that's been like just interesting to read about. By the way, there's probably gonna be a whole bunch of weird and odd jump cuts throughout this video because I keep like messing up in what I'm saying because I'm trying to like do the makeups and talk about books at the same time, and that's just not working very well for me, but let's go with it. I forgot which color I'm using. There's 2 that look really similar and I don't remember which one I was using, so you know what? I think it was that one. So let's just hope that my eyes look the same. Yeah, so I'm listening to that book. Like I said, it's pretty interesting so far. I really enjoy the narration of it and the dialogue and the description of the sister. I'm not too familiarized with that aspect of mental health, so I can't really make a judgment as to how accurate it is or not, because the most I have is like a semester of psychology and criminal minds, and that's not very good source material. I know for sure Fangirl, I'm pretty confident in the fact that I'll be able to finish it within the next couple of days, and maybe I'll do a review on it because I'm really enjoying it, and I know that I'll be able to finish the 5th book in a series of unfortunate events like soon because they're super short. And My Sister Rosa, I don't know, because that one's a little longer, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it done because I can listen to audiobooks like no one's business. Audiobooks and me we're tight. Now, additionally to what's been happening in January, not much. I have been thinking about changing my YouTube channel name because I find it to lack relevance. It's just really random for the content that I have. Like, it's good for a personal user, like, you know, if I wasn't doing anything for my Instagram or, you know, everything else that I have. But for a booktube channel, I don't know, I don't like it. So I really want to change it to something that's a little more relevant and not as random. So I have been thinking about that, and I'm taking, you know, suggestions if anybody has any for what would you name my YouTube channel. Okay guys, now for the mascara, and like everybody else, I do all those weird faces, so let me get back to you. Also, I did order my first subscription book box, or bookish subscription box. It was one of the cheaper ones. It's called Blue Spider's Attic, I think, and I've seen a couple of unboxings on it and it seems pretty cool. I mean, just the concept of it being a used book subscription where you get used books, which is, I mean, what I like anyway. I go to the used bookstore all the time and I get a lot of my books from there, so it just seemed like a win-win situation. And apparently they get pretty neat stuff, especially for the price. So I'm waiting on that because the thing on my subscription deal page, it says that my shipment is still being prepared, and so hopefully soon I'll be able to get it and I'll do an unboxing for you guys, and I'm really excited because that would be my first unboxing, and I'm just excited about it. So I'm just like eagerly waiting for it to get here, so hopefully that'll happen soon. I think I call this eyelash success. Other than that, I don't think there's really anything exciting that's happening. Oh no, I forgot. I did read more books in January. I read Anthem by Ayn Rand. I actually reread it. And I reread a short story, The Yellow Wallpaper. I actually reread those for the book club last month. So I think those count, right? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of blush, Maida. Man, and this side looks like it has a lot more blush than this side. Oh my goodness. Anyway guys, so I did read those 2 as well, and of course I saw them in a different light because, you know, when you reread books, they kind of feel different from the first time. So we had different opinions. We discussed this in the book club, so that's exciting. And we are currently supposed to be reading The Zookeeper's Wife, and I think it's by Diane Ecclesmere, something like that. I still need to get that book, but holy soon. We're supposed to meet in 2 weeks, so I'll be reading that one, and I technically have to finish it if I want to discuss it with the team. Anyway, you guys, I think that is like totally it. I think I'm ready. Like I said, I'm not very like thorough with my makeup. Oh, I forgot my lipstick. Sorry. You know what? I'll do that later because this requires effort and concentration. But anyway, you guys, that's it. Thank you for like listening or watching this. If you did, please try not to laugh too hard because like I said, I'm not very good at the makeups. I kind of just put stuff on my face and hope for the best. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'm sorry this get ready with me video was like so choppy and all over the place, but that's just how I am. I'm sorry. I'll try to be better. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.